Paul, is that a frustrating afternoon ultimately for your team?
Absolutely. Stood here. I know why we've lost the game, but in general, like the other part of me is it's a game we shouldn't have lost. Thought we were the better team first half. Certainly, they started the second half a little bit better than us, but ultimately we've lost to a set play, and there's a couple of decisions there in the game. I think it's a penalty. Having looked back at it on the footage that I've seen, admittedly on an iPad, TV footage will give us a better view, albeit it's irrelevant now. And prior to the goal, although it's probably about 10 seconds after, he misses a blatant pull of Leo's arm, and he's actually in a really good position. And I've just looked at it and I just find it incredible that he doesn't give the free kick for us, because they then return the ball after that, hit a diagonal, Luca closes the lad down, they win the corner. Of course, he's given the corner, we have to defend it. I've got no issues with that. But it would have changed in terms of that momentum they have, in terms of they'd added an attack, we clear the ball, and like I said, we should then have the free kick to relieve that pressure, and he misses it. So those are some things that add to frustration that we can't control. The things we can, as I said, I've just touched on the goal that we've been good at, set plays. I think we conceded one in the cup. Other than that, we've done well. So frustrated with that. And then at the other end, I think we've had enough chances. Some people might say not clear cut, but I thought we had some at times really good delivery in there, and we've had 3 or 4 headers that I think are good chances. That's off the top of my head. So yeah, frustrated because at the minute, I said to the players just then, what we can't become and don't want to become is a bit of a hard luck story. Because ultimately, I've said I'd rather have been in their dressing room, and I think looking at Nathan's face, he didn't say anything, but I think he was really pleased with the result, but perhaps not the performance. But ultimately, you take the 3 points and say, we weren't great, next week we want to be better, but same outcome. So, yeah, disappointed.
What did you like most about your team's performance in that first half?
I thought we played some decent football at times. We spoke about some of the out of possession work that they do, and sort of some positions that we could perhaps exploit, and I thought we did that relatively well. We started off a little bit nervy, I think the first 5, 6, 7 minutes. After that, like I said, I thought we got on top of the game and were the better team. Some decent individual performances as well, but like I say, some people will accept what I'm saying and other people will see the result, and that will be solely their outlook on the game, and I get it, because we don't want to keep losing games.
Josh Feeney came in for his first start and played the full game as well. Happy with how he slotted in? Yeah,
I think for large parts, I think in fairness to him, again, as we spoke before the game, I think he was starting to feel it, as in the pace, the being out there for that length of time, and after they got the goal, I think you knew 100% what they was going to do and kept trying to turn us round at every opportunity. So there was kind of a lot of up the pitch bike for him to get through. But in the main, I think he can be pleased. The goal, I think it's Josh's man who heads the ball initially. But overall, I have to say, I thought he did well.
Did you put Charles Sago Jr. back in the starting 11 today? He was very lively in that first half. Happy with how he performed?
Yes, I think there were a couple of times he had a couple of too many touches, but I think an example of what he really can do was how he got in for the penalty. Sometimes it's not always about running with the ball. It's having a touch, playing it and getting the next one, because of how sharp he is, and he did that for that instance and that situation. I think Conor Coventry's the wrong side of him, an arm in his back, and like I said, I think anywhere else on the pitch you definitely get a free kick. It shouldn't be any different, but I'm saying it that way, and I think we've all heard managers talk about decisions like that don't be given in the penalty area. But he did well. I think he was running out of legs, that's why I took him off more so. But like I said, some decent individual performances, but a big part of me, I kind of just want that result, as the players do now. This new, the last few years, it's coming about, performance above results, and the idea being you keep getting performances, you get results. Again, I kind of conscious of that. But I think as a group, we want that result, you know, for everyone concerned, and that's obviously fans, chairman, etc., as well as ourselves. I think the performance in general warranted at least, you know, a point from the game, if not all three.
You turned to the bench in the final 20 minutes. We didn't see Tommy O'Reilly introduced, as we've seen a number of times. He's such a creative, inventive player. What was the thought process there today, Paul?
Well, we obviously didn't start him, and then, if I'm honest, the lads who came on the pitch were more at the forefront of my mind, Stuart. We needed a goal, and what I would say, and something that I know he'll want to be in the team, but if he's coming off the bench, I don't feel he's had a particularly great impact when he has come on the pitch from the bench. So that's something that he'll have to improve on. You know, clear in my mind the last time we were here, Tom Bloxham coming on, getting a couple of goals. Didn't happen today, and of course it's not always going to happen, but that was, you know, the reason for that.
As always, thanks for your time, Paul.
Thanks, Stuart.